What's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I've picked up the camera and recorded anything. We're focusing on the Datsun today. I actually, if you remember from the last video, when I first turboed this thing, I only used 4 of the cylinders, basically this side of the engine, to route to the turbo. And it really wasn't enough exhaust flow to get the turbo spooling. So I ended up, you probably can't really see it, but this pipe right here, I got it routing down from the opposite bank of cylinders. It goes down, comes right along here, and then up and runs into the other exhaust manifold on this side. You come up to the top side, you might be able to barely see it. So yeah, right directly down in there, there's a 180, and then there's a pipe running up into it, which then that comes up and runs into the turbo. So now I got both cylinders, or both sides of the engine plumbed to the turbo, and it actually spools now and it actually makes boost now. So we're gonna go drive this around, beat on a little bit, see if it'll do a good burnout. I just had a fantastic idea. Brief explanation on how two-step works. Two-step anti-lag. 1, it retards the timing. 2, it cuts the ignition. I can do both of those things with this truck. I'm gonna explain. This thing's old, it's carbureted, and it's got a distributor. I can loosen this lock nut right where my finger is. You probably can't really see it. Loosen that lock nut, and I can turn the distributor clockwise is advanced, counterclockwise is more retarded. So with the engine running, if I turn this counterclockwise, floor the gas pedal and trigger the key on and off, I think that should be a budget two-step. We're gonna see if it works. Alright guys, the two-step works great. It's a little loud and it kind of shoots a bunch of fuel out of the exhaust, but you're gonna have that on these big jobs. We just got back with more Datsun parts. Me and my buddy just took a trip up to Dayton, and we picked up this CD009 transmission, which is gonna be mounted to, you guys probably already know, this engine right here. VR6 to a CD009 in the truck with the 4.9-inch rear end. But this trans fit perfect in the trunk. The guy said it was out of a, I believe, 07 350Z. And it is the CD009, which is kind of the older one. The newest one is a CD00A, but it's pretty much the same transmission, just a different part number. This one has the external slave cylinder instead of the internal one. If it was from an Infinity, it would be an internal slave, and those are kind of a pain to deal with. So I ended up getting the one with the external slave cylinder. I have to get the shifter relocation because for 350, 370Z, they extend the shifter way back here to, you know, just fit in the car better. So it moves the shifter from back here right to where this plate is, and the H pattern will be right on top instead of way back there. I brought the adapter plate with me just to make sure the bolt patterns align. I did notice the location for the starter is on the opposite side of the trans. Originally it's supposed to be over here, but it is relocated to this side for this setup, which isn't a big deal, but a little different. But yeah, here's the transmission and the adapter plate to go to the VR6. I just moved the transmission from the trunk into the garage right here. This thing is kind of beefy compared to like next to the block. It isn't that heavy though. I lifted it all by myself from there to right here. I was looking. There is this little VIN tag here. I'm gonna look these numbers up just to verify that it is 100% a CD009. It does shift through all the gears perfect. Just a little demonstration. It's kind of tough. So this is neutral. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and that's reverse right there. So it shifts all through the gears just fine. I believe this transmission's good. I'm gonna get a twin disc Clutchmaster's clutch with a custom flywheel. It's gonna be basically a 350Z flywheel with a VR6 bolt pattern for the crank. It's gonna be a twin disc, I think I already said that. FX 850 is what I'm getting. And it should hold up to a decent amount of power. I shouldn't ever have to worry about it. And I am stoked. I am ready to put this thing together. It is gonna be so sick. Can't wait. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this video short and end it here. The two-step on the truck is awesome. I can't wait to do that some more. Stay tuned for the next video. We kind of had a little bit of a problem with the Jetta, if you can see that. Watch the next video to find out more about that. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.